Ndele,
Yes.
I'm here to supervise some building construction.
Wait, how many projects, how many construction projects are going on now in your organization in Central African Republic?
We have many projects, but all projects is by site.
Okay.
We have some projects in the site, in daily site. You are also another project in Kagabandoro. Now we have another project in Bambari, and we are 3 or 4 projects in Bangui.
Okay. Wow. Which means that on one site, you have several projects like the one in Kagabandoro. Because in Kagabandoro, there are 3 projects on that site. The fence, the guest house, and the office.
Yes.
But in Delhi, how many projects are there and what are they? What type of projects are we talking about?
We have 2 projects. We have 2 projects here.
Okay.
One project according to the guest house, and another project is for the borehole.
Okay, borehole.
Yes.
But so, is there no community water project in Delhi?
We have a community water project. So in our organization, we have 2 groups.
Okay.
One group work in the with the population, with the beneficiary.
Okay.
And this group we call direct cost.
Okay.
Direct cost means the cost used for the population. For us, it is indirect.
Indirect
cost.
Yes.
The indirect cost is from the staff.
Okay.
When you use money to build guest house, to build office, or to do all things.
Everything.
According to everything according to the office, the personnel, etc.
Okay, so let us just say for the well-being of staff.
Well-being, yes. Right.
Yes, for the well-being, le bien-être des employés. Good, which means that at least your staff should not leave Bangui and go to Kagabandoro and sleep under the sun, under the rain. So, for the well-being of staff, you provide shelter. Shelter means an abri. And there are 2 types of shelter for your staff. You have office and guest house. So in Delhi, right now where you are, how many kilometers is it from Bangui, and how do you go there?
670 kilometers.
670.
Yes.
So you must always put and when you use 100. If the other tient chiffre, if there's a figure after 100, you must put and. 670 kilometers. Wow. And how did you get there? Did you go by road or by air?
By air.
Wow. And please, I wish to know, when you say by air, is it that your organization has a plane?
Yes.
Okay. You have a plane and then there is a pilot, the crew. The crew means l'équipage, les membres de l'équipage.
Yes, we have a plane with the crew and our services called aerops.
Okay.
Aerops, air operation.
Aerops.
Yes.
Which is exclusively for IRC, International Red Cross Committee staff.
Yes, it is specially for the ICRC.
Okay, ICRC, International Committee for the Red Cross.
Committee Red Cross. Yes.
Okay, thank you. Sorry. I forgot the first C. So, which means that when the plane takes you to Ndeli, does it wait for you, you to finish your work and to take you back?
Can you repeat? I don't understand.
When the air ops takes you to Ndeli, from Bangui to Ndeli, they fly you to Ndeli. Does it mean that they will stay there and wait for you to finish your work? Maybe after 3-4 days or 1 week, and then before they go back, or they go back immediately?
The plane go back immediately, and you have a schedule. Schedules for the airplane in the month, and every day the plane.
The plane has goes somewhere.
Yes, go somewhere, and the plane have many routine. The plane can go Kagabandoro, Bombari, Bois, Alindao, etc.
Yes, in 2020, we landed in Bangui Airport. I was in Kenya Airways going somewhere to Dubai. And what I saw was that there are many small planes at that airport.
Yes.
So those planes belong to international organizations.
Yes.
Okay.
You can find the plane of the MSF.
Yes, I saw it.
The plane of a plane of the UNS.
Okay.
And our plane under the airport.
Okay. Now, how big is the plane? How big? Does it have, how many passengers does it take?
12.
Maximum 12
passengers. Yes.
Okay, don't forget my S, Mr. My engineer. Passengers.
Passengers. Yes.
Good. It has been long since you. It has been very long, more than 2 weeks.
The S is yours?
Yeah, it is my own. Because if it is you with your French and Sango, there is no S.
Okay.
So always remember that it is my S. So
okay.
So when you left, when did you leave Bangui to go to Ndeli?
The Bluetooth device is ready to pair.
Monday.
Okay, that's yesterday.
It was Monday. Yes, yesterday. Yes, yesterday.
And at how many? Wait, did you go there on the plane? Were you several ICRC workers, or there were other passengers?
Just the ICIC workers.
How many? Hey.
12.
Who were going to
12
Ndele?
passengers. To Ndele, we were 12. In the 12th, just 3 persons went to Ndele.
No, please, when it is more than 1, you say 3 people. 3 people. 1 person.
3 people, just 3 people. 3 people went to Ndele. And 9, I think so, 9 went to Kagabandoro.
Okay.
9 people went to Kagabandoro. And in our routing,
yes,
we left Bangui and we passed by.
No, we passed through.
Kagabandoro.
We left Bangui and passed through. We left Bangui and passed through, not, no, passed through means passer par. Passed through.
Yes, we passed through Kagabandoro before to come to Ndele.
Okay, before going to Ndele. Before going to Ndele.
Before going to Ndele.
Good. Which means that when you, at what time did you take off from Bangui? At what time? Take off means décoller.
9 o'clock.
Okay, 9 a.m.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. And when did you land? About how many minutes after did you land at Kagabandoro?
To Kagabandoro, we have just 1 hour to flight.
Okay.
To Kagabandoro. And when we were in Kagabandoro, we stayed 15 minutes.
Okay, just to land, and then the passengers go out. Those who ended at Kagabandoro, they went out of the plane with their luggage. And then, did you get other passengers from there? Hello?
Hello?
Yes, when you landed at Kagabandoro and stayed at the airport for 15 minutes, when the other passengers, the 9 passengers who were ending at Kagabandoro, when they left the plane, did you get some other passengers who were going to Ndele or back to Bangui?
Yes, we get some passenger.
Okay.
And the transit passengers go back to Bangui.
So please look at this expression, the two. Please, you don't say to flight. No, you can say to fly or we flew. The past tense of fly is flew. We flew for 1 hour from Bangui to Kagabandoro. Or you say the flight, le vol. The flight lasted for 1 hour. So you flew for 1 hour from Bangui to Kagabandoro, and you landed there and waited for 15 minutes before continuing. Good. In Kagabandoro, we dropped some passengers. We dropped some passengers. To drop means faire descendre d'une voiture, d'un moyen de transport. We dropped some passengers and we picked up pick up means nous avons ramassé, nous avons pris dans la voiture, in any transport mode. So you pick up passengers and you drop them. Are we together?
Okay.
Good. So you picked up some passengers who were on transit. And so you, from Kaga Bandoro now to Ndele, how many minutes or hours did the flight last?
45 minutes.
Okay. 45 minutes and you arrived your destination.
Yes.
And were there other people waiting to get on the plane, waiting to board the plane? Board means monter dans l'avion. To board the plane. Were there some people in Ndele to board the plane?
No people in Delhi.
Okay.
Waiting to board.
Okay, nobody. Person.
Nobody.
Okay, nobody was waiting to board.
Yes, nobody.
So tell me now, the airports in Ndele, Kaga Bandoro, Boa, are they airports that, do they have a tarmac? Tarmac means piste d'atterrissage according to standards.
According to standard, no. No. In Bois, we have a tarmac, but it is the tarmac is not good.
Okay.
The tarmac needs some work to rehabilitate. But in Ndele and Kakabandoro, no tarmac, just a piste.
Okay. A landing, good, this is the word, landing strip. A landing strip, which means that landing it is a piste, yes, piste non goudronné.
Landing strip, yes.
A landing strip, wow. And
no control tower. No control tower in Ndele and Kagabandoro, but in Bois, yes, you have it.
Okay. Wow. So in Central Africa, is there a company, private company that can transport somebody who is not working for an international organization? Is there a private air transport company or a private airline?
No private airlines.
Jesus. Which means that if I have to leave Bois on Ndele during the rainy season, I must leave only by road.
Yes.
Is there no possibility?
Just no possibility
to negotiate with
the humanitarian organization.
Yes,
it's possible. If you are not a humanitarian, it is not possible. So you can try to have a possibility with the diamond person.
Okay.
The diamantifer.
Okay. Diamond traders.
Okay.
Diamantifer, it means that it's somebody traders. Who deals, or diamond dealers. Good, quelqu'un qui fait dans le diamant.
All right, c'est ça.
Wow. Wait, does it mean that diamond dealers have their plane?
Yes. One company with the diamond dealers. And with the diamond dealers, you can find the small plane. The small can took just 3 people.
Hey.
Maximum.
Wow, that is interesting. Which means that the authorities, for example, like the senior divisional officer, you remember I told you that le préfet is senior divisional officer for a region like Boa. When he wants to go to Bangui to see his boss, what does he do? How does he go to Bangui?
He have many possibilities.
Okay.
He can use UNS. He can use a car, and he can use a minuscule airplane.
Aha! That is what I wanted to understand. So if there is an emergency, Air Ops for ICRC cannot help anybody who is not part of ICRC staff or a humanitarian worker.
No.
Okay.
ICRC can transport just his personnel.
Okay, it's personnel.
And,
it's some
right.
personnel. It's personnel.
Yes, it's personnel.
Yes.
And
yes. Other humanitarian workers.
No, no other humanitarian workers. Just as when sickness or the wounded.
Okay, it can also transport.
Les blessés de guerre ou les malades.
So it can transport only sick people or wounded or injured war victims. So it can transport sick people.
Wounded or injured.
Good. Wounded means blessé. Injured means blessé. They are also blessé. War victims. Wait, for the government or even for Anti-Balaka?
For all. For all.
Aye.
Government or Anti-Balaka or Seleka will transport. If the person is wounded, we can transport this person.
Which means that, okay, so it is not ICRC plane is not only for the personnel. In case there is an emergency situation in the place where it lands, it can assist the civilians too and the wounded people fighting.
The plane is for our operation.
Okay.
All operations of ICRC means to provide our sites in the medicament.
No, drugs or medicine, yes.
Our drugs and everything when we need to our operation.
Okay, no, everything we need for our operation, not to our for our operation.
For our operation, yes.
Okay, so thank you very much for this information. Now, in Delhi, what is the project? And give me some details, a description of the project or the
in the Ndele,
yes,
we have a problem of rooms.
Okay.
According to our operation, we need to work with some colleagues.
Okay.
We have some colleagues which stay in Delhi.
Okay.
Who stay in Delhi, and we have also another colleague who can in a support mission.
Okay.
And in Delhi, we cannot find an hotel.
Okay.
A hotel. So we need many rooms, bedrooms, to facilitate.
No, to lodge them. Pour les loger.
To lodge them. So now we have just 5 bedrooms, and we need 3 new bedrooms, and
to take it to 8.
Yes, to take it to 8. And now we are working on this project to construct 3 new bedrooms, to construct also sport rooms, and to rehabilitate some office.
Some offices. Offices, you forgot my
some
S.
offices. Some offices, yeah. And to borrow.
Okay, to have water.
To have water, to provide water by a borehole.
Yes. To the population or to the staff?
To the staff, just for us.
Okay, so all the operations now in Delhi that you are going to supervise are for indirect expenditure, indirect costs.
Yes. Indirect cost.
Okay. And please, just for curiosity reasons, why is it, what is ICRC doing in Delhi now? What are their main activities?
The main activities is protection.
Okay.
To protect population by to discuss with the army or the
rebel.
The rebel to ask that to respect the humanitarian law. International humanitarian law.
Okay.
To respect the population. And when we have the war and we have wounded, the ICRC, the wounded.
Please, no, you have said 2 things there. The first activity is to work with government. So the first activity is advocacy. Advocacy? Yes, advocacy means that you are educating people and lobbying for them to respect some laws. That is advocacy. For example, if ICRC goes and meets the governor or the senior divisional officer, the army, the authorities, and they go there and discuss that, look, please, this is the law, international humanitarian law. This is what you are supposed to not to do. When you are fighting with a rebel or when you meet the population, this is what you are not supposed to do. This is what you are supposed to do. And then they go and meet the rebels too and explain to them. that when you are as you are fighting with government, this is what you can do and this is what you cannot do. That is advocacy. And then now, what you are, the second phase is to support the affected population by the people, the war victims. The victim, the girl.
Yes, the war victim,
sorry.
yes.
Yes, not victim like in French, victims in English.
Victims.
Good. Okay, no, now I understand, because I know that, you know, here in Cameroon, we know the Red Cross as people who have ambulances.
We have Red Cross in Cameroon, but I don't know where.
No.
Where?
ICRC.
In where district?
No, ICRC is in the East region. They are active there.
Ah, okay.
They are also active in the Anglophone part now in Cameroon. They are also active in the north between Cameroon and Chad and Nigeria, where there is Boko Haram. Good.
Because the ICRC work in the war situation.
Good. I now understand. No, I understand. Because in the East region, they are there because of the refugees from Central Africa.
Yes, yes.
Yes, they have a big operation there. I used to work with one of the women who worked there, Zadam. Yes, she works for ICRC in the East region. And then in the north, the far north is Lexem North. Yes. In the far north, ICRC is there because of Boko Haram and from Nigeria.
Please, give me 1 minute.
No, no problem.
1 minute.
Hello? Hello?
Okay, I'm here.
Good. So what I wanted to say is that, please, you know, when I put a video on the internet that is more than 30 minutes, about 40 minutes, the video it is difficult for it to upload. That is why sometimes it takes 2-3 days before you see your video. But now we have to do 2 parts. We are finished with the first part. You have told me about Ndele, what you are doing there, and how you arrived in Ndele. And you have briefly described, yes, you have briefly described the operations that ICRC has in Ndele. And you have also told me the United ICRC's Air Ops operations, how you arrived, how they transport their staff. Please briefly tell me, what is the budget of the project in Ndele, and how did you get the people, the contractors? Are they local contractors based in Ndele, or they are from Bangui?
In Ndele, the situation is different.
Okay.
Right? Because Ndele is very long.
Big. Yes.
And it is not easy to found a company. A company.
Yes.
A company in Ndele to do our works.
Okay.
And it is not also easy to a Bangui company to come to Ndele to do the work.
Okay, so what do you do?
Our solution is to buy all materials in Bangui, send it here, and to find the daily worker here
Okay.
And the daily worker do the work on our supervision.
No, under our supervision. Under our supervision. Okay.
Yes.
So if you, right now, you are there to supervise that the daily workers are doing the work.
Yes.
Okay. And how long will you be in Delhi? For how long?
In Delhi, we have a technician here.
Okay.
And this technician supervise the daily worker.
Okay.
And when I come, it is just to know if everything is good. If
to know if everything is going on well. Is going on well. Si tout va comme prévu.
On well.
Good. Going on well, or according to plan. Please, these two expressions, you must keep them. According to plan or going on well.
Correct.
So is everything going on according to plan? Selon les plans. Yes. Is everything going on well now? Okay, everything is going on well.
Everything is going on well.
Okay.
You are just some modification, technical modification.
Wow, okay. Okay, my engineer, thank you for the first part. In 2 minutes, connect again so that the video should not be too heavy. Yes, in 2 minutes, I will stop now. In 2 minutes, you connect, and then we start reading like Americans and British. We read. Thank you.